Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. It's Runa. That's me being awkward with my no makeup face. Just want to show you guys that I do rock natural. But anyways, let's get straight into this tutorial. In this clip, I am doing my brows, as you can see. I'm using the Anastasia Pro Pencil, and this is like a thick skin tone pencil that I use to clean up my brows because I'm kind of growing out my brows, and whenever I grow out my brows I tend to overdraw them and make them look like craziness. So this just keeps me like in check, like tracing them out. And now I'm going to go in with an Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz pencil, and this is going to be short strokes being drawn into my brows and all the bald spots, so I can have fuller looking brows. I do have a full set of brows, but I do have patchiness in it, so I have to use something to fill that in, and I use these short strokes by the Brow Wiz. Sometimes I'll use powder too, but this is a little bit easier nowadays for me. And I do always start in the back, as you guys saw, and then I gradually move my way towards the front. And this is a spoolie, and this is just basically brushing everything out. And then right here, I am basically cleaning up that Pro Pencil, so I don't look like a crazy maniac with lines all in my brows. And that is my finished brow. As you can see, it's nice and natural, not super perfect. And they're bold at the same time, but not too bold, if you know what I mean. So now we're going to go into the Jaclyn Hill palette by Morphe. This is one of my favorite palettes at the moment. And I'm taking that brown shade. I don't have the colors to this Jaclyn Hill palette because somebody just did not give it to me. But I'm taking that really dark brown color and I'm focusing it on the outer crease and taking it a little bit into the inner socket of the eye and using circular motions. Here it is in zoom for you guys. I hope you guys like these zoom shots. Okay, so now I'm just going to go ahead and take this eggplanty black color and just focus it only on the outer corners of my crease. I want to make sure that I don't take it inwards towards my eyes, because then that's going to make my eyes look really, really small. So I just really go into a circular motion with a very small blending brush and just, you know, whoosh it into the outer corners. And I'm checking my mirror as I go because I want to make sure I'm not making any mistakes. And then if I do make a mistake, I can fix it before I move on to the next color or the next task. Okay, so now I'm just going to go ahead and take a champagne-y color that comes in the palette as well. I don't know the name of it, I'm so sorry. I'm just going to go ahead and dab this all over my lid, and be sure to use the blending brush to blend out any harsh lines that a shimmery color will make, and you guys will see that it will just nicely blend in and a very nice gradient effect into your other matte shadows. Now I'm just going to go ahead and take some concealer and clean up the edges, because this just prevents all the messiness from the shadow from making your eyes look droopy. So that clean cut line is just going to raise your eyes more. Now I'm going to go ahead and take this Velvet Blurring Primer from BECCA. We're moving on to the face, you guys, if you haven't noticed. I am going to just use a stippling brush and get this all over my skin. I really love this primer because it actually blurs the skin very beautifully and it makes your foundation go on seamlessly. Now I'm going to go ahead and put on the Double Wear foundation, and I'm just using my IT Cosmetics blending brush that they have right now. It's so popular and it's so good. I love this brush, and I'm just basically putting on the foundation all over my skin. And I'm just going in, like, y'all, I'm just going in. I'm not even like being shameful about how much I'm using, because I definitely just want a nice full coverage effect. When I do nudie makeup, I love my coverage to be flawless. Now I'm just going to go in with the Supernatural Kevyn Aucoin concealer. This is kind of a corrector, if you can tell. It's actually a little bit darker than my skin tone, or it matches my skin tone. And the reason why I'm doing this is just to like even out my under eyes, because I kind of have a little bit of sulkiness or like bags under my eyes, and I just noticed when I use a corrector it just helps with the lines that I get from my bags. And now just to brighten up the eyes, I'm using this Urban Decay concealer, and you know I'm doing the contour highlight process, so I'm using this contour stick. It's actually a foundation stick by Maybelline Fit Me, and I'm just going to use it to draw all my contour lines, you know, the cheekbones, the forehead, the nose, the chin, underneath the lip, to make it look much more poutier. and then underneath the chin just to control, you know, the double chin. And now I'm just going to go back into the concealer and just, you know, do a little bit more highlighting the chin, the bridge of the nose, and also the forehead. This is just to bring dimension to your face, you guys. That's all what contouring is to bring dimension and shade so the foundation doesn't make your face look super flat. And then I'm just using a beauty blender, and I'm just going to blend out all of the concealer with the beauty blender. And then for the contour, I'm definitely going to use a brush to take out all of the contours. I'm also using this little brush as well, just to kind of brush out the highlights that are like harder to reach with the beauty blender. And in this clip, I'm just going to go ahead and blend out all of the contours. Just blend it out, give that little nice airbrush effect. I really love this IT Cosmetics brush to blend stuff out. It just looks so seamless and flawless. I feel like I need another brush because I only have one of them, and I sort of have foundation and contour all over it. So I do definitely need another brush. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take the Laura Mercier translucent powder. I have been hooked on this powder, you guys. I didn't like it when I first got it because I didn't know how to use it correctly, and then I learned how to use it correctly, and now I'm obsessed. So all I'm doing is taking a beauty blender. It's a dry beauty blender, and I'm dipping it into the powder, and I'm just putting it in all the areas that my foundation tends to slip off of or crease at. And I just want like a flawless base. I'm also going to put in areas where I'm going to contour or put on like a bronzer, just so the foundation is fully dry when I'm doing this. Because if your foundation is not fully dry and you go ahead and put on bronzer or anything, it's just going to get patchy and look really, really unpleasant. Now that I've let the powder sit on my face for just a little bit, like less than a minute, you guys, I just take a stippling brush and I just wipe it all off. And as you can see, now I have like a velvety smooth complexion, which is what I like. I love the whole velvety smooth complexion. Now I'm just going to go ahead and take the shadows that I used in my crease, and I'm just going to pop them onto my lower lash line just to make my eyeshadow look much more dramatic. I really like doing this effect, but lately I've also been into not doing it at all because it just looks better. But I really like to pop on color on my lower lash line. It just gives your look a very sexy vibe. Now back to the face. I gotta put back color into my face. I gotta, you know, put more emphasis on dimension. I'm just using this contour palette by Bare Minerals, and I'm just going to take the contour shade and just work it all over my face in all the contour areas, nicely, seamlessly blend it all out, get a little on my forehead. I try not to put a lot of contour on my forehead because I have a small forehead and I don't want my forehead to look like it doesn't exist, so I just go low-key on the contour. And now I'm just going to use this BECCA highlighter, and I'm going to highlight my cheekbones. This is the LILAC GEODE highlighter. This is my favorite highlighter at the moment. It is so gorgeous. Like, wow. So pretty. I'm being extra, but it literally is so pretty, you guys. Now I'm going to go ahead and take this NARS Deep Throat blush. I love NARS blush right now. I'm obsessed with their blush. And I'm just going to go ahead and put it all over my cheeks with the IT Cosmetics Breast Cancer Blush Brush. I love that brush. That brush is so good. And now I'm going to just finish off this look with a lipstick. This is the color Madison by Lady Burgundy, and it's a new brand. It's a little indie brand that reached out to me to use their stuff, and I ended up extremely loving it, like super obsessed with it, and I hope you guys are too. I will have it all linked down below. And now this is my lashes that I'm going to pop on. These are some Lily lashes in Mykonos, and they're so beat up, but I still want to wear them because I have like 2 more wears out of them. And yeah, guys, so this is the finished look. I hope you guys like it. Don't forget to subscribe and comment down below and like. I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Love you.